Okay, so for number 18, I was going to start doing it myself, and then I realized, I should just make you a video. It'd probably be helpful. Um, so, and I had a hard time understanding what you wrote. You were getting. So next time, I don't need so much the picture of what you're seeing in the book. Instead, send me a picture of your work, what you scratched out. Let me see your work. And that way I can kind of see what's going on a little easier. All right. So what I'm seeing here, let's do the derivative of 18 together. So outside function would be something to the x, right? Something to the, sorry, not something to the x, something to a power. So the power rule says we bring, excuse me, stop jumping on me. I keep dragging my hand across the screen. Bring that 10 down to the front, leave the junk alone, right? So I subtract 1, so now leaves it to the ninth. So I've done the derivative with respect to 10. Now I have to do the derivative of the inside. So that would be what? 6 minus 2x. There's my first derivative. Okay, so now for the second derivative. Now this is going to get a little more fun because now I have a function of x multiplying a function of x. I'll do this in a different color. So I have to use the product rule, right? So the second derivative with respect to x would be, now, and actually let me take a quick peek here. What did they do? Yeah, so their second derivative, they're doing the same thing. Um, and let's see, did we get the same thing as what they got? 10 times 6x to the ninth times 6 minus 2x. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so if that's where you're having your issue, maybe I answered your question, or maybe we found the issue. But let's do the second derivative anyway. All right, so now I'm going to do the derivative of the first part, so the stuff in red. So I'm kind of looking at it as its own separate problem, saying, okay, if I just had this, what would I do? Well, I bring the 9 out to the front, which would give me 90 times, leave the junk alone, subtract 1, which brings us to an 8. Now I've done the derivative of the 9, but I haven't done the derivative of the inside, so I have to do the derivative of that, which would be what? That would be what? 6 minus 2x. Okay, so then after I've done that derivative, that's the red, so I've done the derivative of the first part, now leave the blue alone, plus, right? Now leave the red part alone, so that's 10 times 6x minus x squared to the ninth. Now I have to do the derivative of the blue. The derivative of the blue would just be a negative 2, and that would be that answer. So maybe this is what you're talking about, saying on your second derivative you got two terms of 6 minus 2x. That is absolutely correct. And let's see, what did they do? Oh, number 18. Yeah, it absolutely looks like it's missing. It should be squared right there. It's missing from the answer key. We will have to correct that. So yeah, if that was your concern, then there you go. There's number 18. And then I will scratch out number 20 now, since it seems like that may have been what you were talking about, that you were getting two of them. Maybe that's what you were saying. So let me do this real fast for you, just so you can verify your work. This would be 6 times 2x cubed plus 3 to the fifth times the derivative of the inside, which would be 6x squared. Then the second derivative would be, here we go, 30 times 2x cubed plus 3 raised to the fourth times the derivative of the inside, which would be 6x squared. Leave the other term alone, plus, now leave this alone, 6 times 2x cubed plus 3 raised to the fifth times the derivative of that, which would be 12x. So there you go. I believe that would be your second derivative for 20. All right, hope that helps. Let me know.